property is subject to a conditional use permit from 1974, which limits the height of structures within the park to 125 feet. The permit does provide for a variance process to allow structures up to a height of 310 feet. Structures above 310 feet are not allowed. The theme park is generally bounded to the north with residential zoning, including the Quality Acres, Valley View Estates, and Gurnee Island subdivisions, and some commercial zoning, such as Northridge Plaza. To the east is commercial zoning with Riverside Plaza, Windsor Court. To the west is industrial zoning with Centerpoint and Grand Tri-State Business Parks. And to the south is office, commercial, and residential zoning with uses including homes, offices, and a service station.
Thank you, Molly. At this time, since this particular item is a public hearing, I would request anyone from Six Flags or members of the general public who intend to give testimony or ask questions to please stand and be sworn in by the village attorney.
You can stand, please raise your right hand, swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I do. You may be seated.
At this point in time, I'll turn the floor over to Six Flags. If anyone who's approaching the microphone, please state whatever you're comfortable. State your name and affiliation for the record, please.
Hi there, my name is Hank Salemi. I'm the park president of Six Flags Great America LLC. Thank you for hosting us tonight at the zoning board meeting. As was stated in our request, we would like to request a zoning variance for a roller coaster that we're planning on building for the 2014 operating season. That will exceed the 125-foot height limitation that we need without getting variance. And that, I have some visual aids that I think will be helpful to the board as we're looking at this. The first one and members, you do have the hard copies of these with you, which you can get a closer look. But this is nothing more than the height that you see of the roller coaster as it goes through the ride course. As you can see, there is only one time that it does exceed the 125-foot height limit, which is why we're asking for just the one variance, and can give you some perspective of what the heights of the coaster are in different parts of the course. As I know, the location of the coaster can also be an important aspect of the decision. This next chart can give you some perspective of that. If you're familiar with Six Flags Great America, the history of Six Flags Great America, it is currently on a site that used to house a grill ride called the Iron Hole. It is actually near the administrative offices of Six Flags Great America, which generally sit on Milwaukee Avenue. And just off of Milwaukee Avenue, when you come into the employee entrance there and wind around to the left toward our administrative offices, that is the general
impacted by things that we're not supposed to be impacted by, like he's saying, this roller coaster shouldn't impact us. But we are notified that the fireworks wouldn't impact us either, yet we've got to pick up all the debris in the yard from these fireworks. And now this music they had every night, we got a letter saying it shouldn't impact us, yet every night from 9:40 to 10:15, you have to close your windows because the noise is so loud. So that wasn't supposed to impact us, yet it does. So now this isn't supposed to impact us. We don't have any guarantees until it's up, and then we're out of luck. So why do you have a variance? Why do you have rules, and then now you're going to go above them, and you're not going to know the impact until it's already done and too late. So I really think you should think about this before you impact all our lives.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments?
I don't really have any questions written down, but I know that there's several questions in my mind. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Sue Schneider, and I live at 960 Fuller. And I was here a couple weeks ago at the village board meeting, and we spoke about the Ignite show and how much it has impacted us. And this might be kind of a strange thing to bring up, but have you done any studies on what loud intrusive noise does to a neighborhood when people have to go to bed angry and disrupted and powerless because you can't do anything about the sound? You can call the police and they say, call Great America. You can call Great America and you can get a voicemail. You can email Great America and they say, whoops, your email doesn't work. Try again. So who's going to help us if the village doesn't? That's what we want to know.
My name is David Navolo. I'm a resident of Gurnee at 7272 Bray Court. Also a theme park fan and an urban planning major, so this is all really exciting for me. As far as some of the concerns, I don't live right behind the park, so I can't, empathize with that, but I have lived near a hospital in downtown Chicago. Some of these things you just sort of get used to, and I think nothing will compare with fireworks. The site that Superman Ultimate Flight sits on used to be the location of Shockwave, which was a 170 or 180 foot tall coaster, bigger than the one that's being proposed. Older engineering, louder lift chain. If you live through that, you'll more than certainly be able to live through whatever it is, this newer generation of coaster that they are proposing to build. And it's in a location that, like they said, they have their offices and maintenance sheds. Behind that is sort of a lake, perhaps a retention pond, and then there are businesses like Tacos del Norte and things. So I don't think it's in a location that is going to be right on top of people the way that Shockwave or Superman are today. So I'm excited to see that the park is, doing well and wants to invest and do even more well. The industry is really competitive these days, and almost every coaster surpasses the 125-foot height limit that was set back in the 70s. So I think it's important for the village to continue to support the park in future developments above that height limit. Because like I said, virtually nothing gets built below that anymore. And I think it's exciting that it'll bring more people to the businesses of Gurnee. And ultimately help the economy of the northern Illinois region.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments from members of the general public?
Hi, my name's Barb Becker. I live at 5075 Darling Court, which is right against your backyard. everything in the whole park. And I get used to it like you get used to living by a train, but there are times that you hear noises that you just would love to go over there and shut some people's mouths up. Because they're not saying nice words, they're not saying happy sounds, they're screaming ridiculous noises. I would like to know if that ride is going to go south to north or north to south, because it would make a big difference on our neighborhood which way those people are screaming, because we are right